I've lost £15 for you. I've dyed my hair brown for you. I've designed a special smile for you, but I haven't met you yet. I've bought a flashy shirt for you. I've plucked my eyebrows out for you. I've covered myself in musk oil for you. I'm still hunting round for you. I've changed my walk for you. I've even changed my talk for you. I've changed my entire point of view for you. I hope we find each other soon.
It's the little things that make me happy. Stupid things. Like, for example, I hate my life. I wake up in the morning and I feel sick to my stomach about it. But I like it when I see two cars the same colour parked next to each other. I like smoking cigarettes on cold mornings. I like quiz shows. I like it when Sally laughs with a mouthful. Listen, I'm never gonna be anybody's fucking hero, right? I'm never gonna look in the mirror and say, that's right, shit hot shot, you're the man. But I like listening to the radio. And fuck it. I like it when Sally's brother invites me around to watch the rugby. Even though I hate the fucking rugby. Because it shows that he's trying. Do you know what I mean?
My mother knew everybody in this street. She could reel off the occupants of every single house. Everyone could, once upon a time. Now they come and go. That's why these tragedies keep happening. Nobody watching. If they knew somebody was watching, they might behave. I talked to next door about it, only there hasn't been any contact since the business with the dustbins.
Squats we used to party in, flats we can't afford, the dumps we did our dancing in, have all been restored. Pints are up £2, staff are beautiful and bored. You think it's coming round here, it's falling on its sword. It don't feel like home no more, I don't speak the lingo. Since when was this a winery? It used to be the bingo. I've known these streets all my life, and they know me like no other. But these streets have changed. I no longer feel them shudder. And all right, I get the gist. Whose city is this? They don't want me no more. I've had a glimpse into the future. It stinks.
I hate it. When people always assume that because you do a job like this, you're thick. There's some nights I just can't stand it. I want to stand on the top of the bar and scream, I've got O levels, and I've got A levels, and a Bachelor of Arts degree, so don't condescend to me. Don't pretend you feel sorry for me, and don't treat me like I can't read, or talk, or join in any of your conversations, because I can. I see these teenage-like men and women with their well-cut suits and their metal briefcases, discussing the city and the arts and the timeshares in Tuscany, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I can't work out how they've achieved that success. It's so difficult. I want to be a photographer, you see. Take portraits. I had this wonderful idea that I'd go down to London with my portfolio, and I was confident I'd get loads of work. But it didn't work out like that, did it? My mum said I was being too idealistic, expecting it all at once. And my dad says I'm wasting my degree. I'm the first in my family to get one, so it's not gone down very well. Your head's in the clouds, he says. It's not that easy. Oh, but it is. No, it is for some people. Why can't it be the same for me? Is it because they speak nice, or they're lucky, or... Perhaps me dad's right. I am just stuck here. Wasting away.
Sometimes I wonder what would happen if there was a revolution. I imagine it. Armies of poor people rounding through the centre of town and the rich bastards rounded up and taken away in cop cars. Because they're as bad, you know. Cash. They're liars. The things they say about the likes of us. I'd love that. I wouldn't mind if I died in it. For something like that to happen. Flag in my hand. Dead. Be worth it.
It's not just me. There are other people too. Other people cheating themselves with those iron fences because there isn't proof. The newspapers are fear-mongering. You know, they've wanted this park on for years. It's valuable land. Land where they can build shopping malls and flats. It's just an excuse. This is what we will lose. It's beautiful and we will lose it. It'll die under our watch and I want to make sure that isn't so. We need to change. We need to wake up. My life and your life and the life of everyone around us is at stake. They're destroying everything and you're buying popcorn to watch the show.
The only reason this whole estate is free of debt is because of my personal efforts. I'm the only reason it's actually worth selling in the first place. For fucking years I've managed this estate, sent you more money than any land agent ever would have, and raised your daughter for you in your absence. And during all that time, you've never once thanked me. And during all that time, and even now, I've never received more than 200 ruples a year. 200 ruples a year! Children in the city get more pocket money than that. For years I've been stuck in here. Like a rat running round a pipe. Stuck in here, never going anywhere. Blue in the face telling Sonia what a great man you are. How frightfully busy you must be with your fame and your works and your books. God, when I think of it. We've all been duped, haven't we? That you were some form of higher being who understands more than we could ever see. But my eyes have been open a long time now, mate. I see it all. You lecture everyone about art and politics and life and people. But you haven't the faintest understanding about art or real people, or the way real people need to be loved. All those essays of yours that I struggled with to get through, thinking I was stupid because I couldn't make head or tail of them. I realise now you've been having us all on. You've ruined my life. Do you understand that? You've destroyed me.
We will not end our days in grey or blight. Stamp our hours away in fag end waste. Kiss the minutes till they budge, while we toil away in some stinking factory. But what is the future, lads, for us? Where were the stars when we were born that ordained that our birth and death should be stamped out, like jelly babies in a jar to be sucked out and chewed and then spat out at the end, croak away before a flickering light?
fill in forms at doll queues, stand behind sacks of skin, called men and women, translated into numbers and crushed into endless files. We will not end our days like this, waiting while Ma and Pa make little noughts and crosses upon coupons called hope and death. We will not end our days like this.
And it snowed, and snow covered the drive. He grabbed a spade and tossed it to one side. And he always tucked his daughter in at night. And he slippered her each time that she lied. And each week, he tipped up half his wage, and what he didn't spend each week, he saved. And he praised his wife for every meal she made. And once, for laughing, punched her in the face. And for his mum, he hired a private nurse, and every Sunday taxied her to church. And he blubbed when she went from bad to worse. And just once, had 10 quid from her purse. Here's how they rated him when they look back. Sometimes he did this. Sometimes he did that.
The only people I ever heard talk about my lady poverty were rich people, or people who imagine themselves rich. Being born among the working people, I know that poverty is a hard old hag and a monster when you're pinched for actual necessities, and whoever says she isn't is a liar. I don't want to be poor. It means I am pinched, but neither do I want to be rich. When I look at this pine tree near the sea that grows out of rock and plumes forth, I see it has a natural abundance. With its roots it has a grand grip of its daily bread, and its plumes look like green cups held up to sun and air and full of wine. I want to be like that, to have a natural abundance, and plume forth and be splendid.
My city shed its skin. It reinvents itself again and again. It is always becoming. I am always becoming. Learning that what I know now is not enough. I am continuing. It is continuing. Breaking from old bones, giving room for new selves.